Hello viewers, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Today, I think we're going to fight this Necromancer Lord. We've been having a little bit of trouble with the red tier bosses. The shuffling horror is not a joke, but, outfitting people is not cheap. We did a little test and found out that upgrading somebody from base equipment to like level 4 gear is 12 or 13,000 gold. Upgrading them from level 4 to level 5 gear is 4,000 gold for the weapon and 4,000 gold for the armor, and 1,500 gold per skill at that last rank. So, when we lose people, we're losing a lot of money. We have to make it back in order to train up new recruits. So we're not exactly dead broke, but this will be a good little cash infusion, plus a trinket I really like, and either a little bit of desperately needed confidence, or I'm going to feel really miserable at the end of this. I guess we'll find out which. Yeah. This looks good, I think. And you see we've already set up our trinkets. Accuracy, damage, stun chance. You know how we do. Somebody brings the map. We bring all of the food, always. Nothing is worse than running out of food. It's the ruins, so we'll have use of keys. Bandits have a lot of bleeds, but also we do have our Plague Doctor, and I did remember to equip Battlefield Medicine. Don't worry, I checked and everything. This ought to be fine.
I brought my colleagues back with much of their intellect intact. A remarkable triumph for even the most experienced necromancer. Freed from the trappings of their humanity, they plied their terrible trade anew. The dead reviving the dead, on and on, down the years. Forever.
Oops.
A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
Sometimes this game makes me feel pretty mad. Maybe that's not what he was talking about, but I kind of meant it in both senses, so.
Confidence surges.
Let's get rid of the maggots
enemy
first.
crumbles.
And then, we'll keep this guy locked up. And the Plague Doctor can probably go straight to blighting. Maybe I should have had her stun. But I figured this would probably work.
Continue the onslaught.
Destroy.
Also, 31 stress. We brought our Plague Doctor into 31 stress. Maybe that was a mistake. I guess we're gonna find out. This is just minus dodge, right? And we don't have any skills that interact with it. I think we'll deal with the dodge chance probably. Just focus in on bringing it down quickly. That's a shame. He doesn't really have that much of a resist chance either. You will note that I brought a sniper's ring instead of the third sun ring, specifically because we were bringing her in stressed, and I wanted to try not to push that too much. Nobody's actually injured, but we'll fish for the crit anyway. Oh well. I mean, he's dead, so. Yep. Everybody just chill out, watch him die. No crits for us. Oh, he's not dead, actually. That was kind of a bad play. I totally forgot that, blights end. Okay. Well, it turns out not to hurt us, but that was a screw up.
Dissuade the sharpened blade.
And that's like the one thing that we're supposed to not be doing, is screwing up. Now listen, this is like a generalized problem-solving strategy. Don't screw up. I love it when we get a surprise round on a full party. Although it's a lot more impressive when that attack doesn't miss. We are definitely not letting this guy have a turn if we can avoid it. I don't even care about Captain Pimpcump over here. This guy just needs to not ever act.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay, so we got to get him for 11 more. His speed is 11, though. He's probably going to act before us on this next turn. And our poor Plague Doctor is already kind of pushing it. It would have been really cool if that Abyssal Artillery had hit. Yeah, here it comes. The Plague Doctor's going to be like... Yeah. Okay. Please don't target the Plague Doctor. Alright. They do love to focus, don't they?
As the fiend falls, a faint
Okay, so
hope
he's down.
blossoms.
That's over. Of course, the Plague Doctor can't get any relief from that. Come on, that was really cool. Why don't you just calm down a little? She actually has a pretty significant good chance herself. How do you like it? Man, not so much fun from that side, is it?
Gently. This is how
was
a
the
life
most-
is taken.
Actually, it should have been the Man-at-Arms in any case, because the leper can heal himself. Alright. No, you know what? We'll we'll go ahead and stall as long as it'll let us here. Hooray, crit heals. It's a shame it's on the guy who already is in low stress. Do it to yourself. You're at 70, he's at 60. Nope, no crit.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Alright, I do not advocate stalling like that. Ooh. Sorry. I do not advocate stalling like that, or trying to make it long term. First of all, you will suffer. The game will punish you. But secondly, man, it's just that is not a fun way to play this game. If you wanna ruin the experience for yourself, seriously. All right, exactly as expected. We probably don't need medicinal herbs. I'm not gonna take. Do we need this stuff? Yeah, I mean we just don't need that stuff that much. I'm not gonna take heirlooms over money. We don't really need any more heirlooms, honestly. Our town is fine. We're gonna get more. We're gonna keep upgrading stuff until it's upgraded all the way, but we don't need to.
A blazing star is born.
She's pretty good at trap disarming. That'll help a little bit. Okay, I'm not mad about that at all. That's pretty great. So let's see what we have on the way to the boss. Wow, a lot of battles, no matter which way we take it, unfortunately. So, I mean, the question is... with him at 60 and her at 62, do we have to camp now to de-stress? What do we have camp skill-wise? We have some decent buffs. I didn't look into camp skills. That's a mistake for sure. So we have some decent buffs, but they only last 4 battles. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4 another hallway. I don't want to camp yet because I don't want to lose my buffs before it's time to fight the boss. Obviously, we want stuff for the boss. Yeah, stack of crests for some emeralds. Everybody's at full health. Oh no, he's not. I should have eaten the food. Surprise? No surprise. Oh, right for her. If he howls, we could be in real trouble. Yeah, geez, 87. Let's get rid of her as quickly as possible. Yep. Well, there's the break. Oh, good dodge. That was a very fortuitous dodge. But these are the dangers, man. These are the dangers that you face when you bring people with 30 stress into a dungeon. It's a thing you can trivially do in green and even yellow missions, I would say. I should not probably have done it here. Whatever, we're gonna get lucky and everything's gonna turn out to be fine. That's what's gonna happen.
Unforeseen.
Because you know that is a really good description of how things have gone for me so far all Let's Play, right? So I just get lucky over and over again and nothing goes wrong. He's got about 180% stun chance. It's not very good. But it would be really great if it worked. I'm willing to take the bad gamble. Okay. I think we can probably kill this guy before he gets another attack off. And that stun working is gonna turn out to have been the difference.
A victory.
Yep.
Perhaps the turning point.
Sapphires. Man, why is it always gotta be some rubies and some sapphires? Why can't it ever just be a fat stack of one of them? Probably the bandage. With a plague doctor around, the bandages are a little bit less useful, and holy water has use in stress relief. Man. She's definitely going to lose it if we go in here.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
But I think I have to. Yeah, I think I have to camp after this fight. Okay, well this is maybe not so bad stress-wise. This guy stresses people out. Ordinarily, I stun the cutthroat, but I think we're gonna lock this guy up. Oh, it does push him all the way to the back, though, doesn't it? That sucks. Well, I would very much have preferred to be able to play both of them at the same time, obviously. Oh, he's the lead, pretty good. This guy's he's a little slippery.
Press disadvantage.
Well, okay. I maybe could have hewed there. Wow.
The ground quakes.
Nicely done. His stun resist. Okay, yeah, stun resist is. I don't know why this happens. I'm gonna have to maybe do a little bit of research, figure out why that's going on. Okay, I thought that might be the case, which is why I went ahead and did the blight. Minus bleed resist. Yeah. Okay. Oh. He's very likely to hit us with an AoE. Or to just point-blank shot. That could happen. Alright, well. Now we can stun him again. And probably take him down. Right, 37's a lot, but our leper hits extremely hard. Yep. Lepers, man. I just gave a thumbs up in my room like you could see what I was doing. 87, yeah. Nope, no crit still. Bad luck. Not like the crit is super lucky or anything.
Their cursed champion falls.
Well. Man, is any of this stuff worth dropping? The chances of us making enough money... Actually, a full stack of jades is not even as valuable as that healing armlet. And you eat the 2 food, and we'll just discard these. We'll open the chest after we camp, of course. Okay. I don't think we can push it any further.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Alright. We want to do this for a whole bunch of reasons. do definitely want to avoid that. So this is 3 time units and would reduce her stress by 10. Do we have an encourage available? We don't. Boy, that's a real bummer. Okay, so what we could do instead is give her a stress resistance buff and do like tactics, which is pretty great. And weapons practice is also pretty great. Do I want dodge and crit or just damage? Probably dodge and crit, right? Dodge is important. Ah, but damage is reliable and plus 5% crit would be cool. I'm very torn about this. Well, let's do the thing we know for a fact we're going to do. Actually, maybe we do this. Do this and self-medicate. Instead of the buff, just try not to have her freak out. Yeah, let's do that. Get her down to 60. He's injured, but not so injured that a single ability won't deal with it later. And honestly, as far as rooms in these dungeons go, that one's not that creepy. Okay. We'll probably go north out of that room. Because no matter which position the boss room is in, north is adjacent. Although maybe we'll get some scouting information here that will change our decision somehow. I can't imagine what it would be.
A singular
Alright, good crit. Alright, well the stun lands at least. And you just do what you do. Okay, so we do need another another abyssal artillery. We'll take care of both of these guys. Yeah, I don't like all that stress. I'm a lot less concerned about the movement. Yeah, well that definitely reduces the value of abyssal artillery. This guy only needs to be hit for 2 to die, so we can't exactly get there.
For death by inches.
Well, we did build up a lot of damage on everybody pretty quickly, it seems like. He should probably heal somebody. So this guy's down 25. I think he should heal himself just because he's so low. He's not missing as much health as everybody else, but... Alright, the first one of these does quite a lot of damage. What a low roll. He really loves to go for that point blank shot on the mark. Alright, now we can just heal out, so... Same logic for target choice there. Guard. We're just passing the turn. We could have also just had him move, right? None of it matters. The enemies don't get to take any more actions. I guess that makes the most sense.
Monstrous size has
The
no
3 health he's still going to
intrinsic
lose
merit,
is less valuable than
unless
3 of
inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
than 3 of our occultist health. We're definitely doing okay on treasure so far. Alright, let's see what we learn. Okay, one more battle. And things really haven't been that bad. He said, tempting fate.
The path is clear. We
Man,
require
is this the
only strength to
fourth
follow
ghoul
it.
that we fought? It feels like a lot. It feels like a lot of ghouls.
A powerful blow.
That was pretty powerful. Alright, I'd much rather have a wren than a howl, that's for sure. 12 damage. Yeah, I'd better do this. Preventing that 15 damage seems pretty good. Well, that's a crying shame. That's probably going to turn out to be really bad, actually. Ah, she's unstoppable. Alright. Buy us a second. Uh-oh. Oh. That attack does stress anyway, so on a crit, yeah, 29. Jesus. That's brutal. That hurts a lot. This sucks. We're gonna have somebody get afflicted. Okay, good. That was nice of her. Strange targeting logic, but I'm not gonna complain about it, certainly. We just have to hit her once, you know? Meanwhile, our leper is really not showing up here. That sucks. Oh, okay, it didn't actually push anybody over, though. Come on, stun. Alright. So we can take a moment to repair ourselves before the boss fight here. And then we'll kill him on this turn. She still needs to both heal herself and fish for crits. Okay, there we go. That's what I needed. A little bit of relief. Alright, and then these two will finish the job with any luck.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Wow, it's a lot of gold.
This momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Do we go get those curios? Yeah. I still have my holy water. We could find something good. We did not. That's a shame. I was really hoping for a confession booth. Okay. Well, we will break open this cabinet. Oh. Must you, though? Is that really important? Alright, so we are going to suffer an affliction. Probably 2 afflictions pretty early in this boss fight. But that doesn't necessarily mean that we lose. Oh, she failed the disarm, so she's going to break
Watch
right
your
now.
step.
First shoot? Nope. That's not a great one. Fortunately, her ability to remove bleeds from herself is not contingent on her casting on herself, because you can use battlefield medicine on somebody else and still get the still get the cure effect. Maybe the only thing that keeps her alive.
Terrible. Nightmare maiden.
goes the leper. I'm not a big fan of it either, man. Okay.
The walls close in. The shadows whisper of conspiracy.
Alright, we can still do this, though. There's no reason that that has to spell the end of things for us. His stun resist is only 120. That's actually lower than I was expecting. Yeah, let's go for it. That's helpful. He's one of the few bosses who doesn't get double turns. I believe so.
Decisive pummeling.
Yeah, we can totally still get there. It's less than ideal. Just keep hacking at people. By the way, this guy is unholy and eldritch. This is like the worst typing for a monster. I feel honestly kind of bad for him. Awesome.
Precision and power.
Yeah, recite some poetry. Take a breather, man. Alright, so this guy's down to 90 health already. That's evil. Nature defies my tactics. I don't know about all that. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a little bit of cleanup now. I don't think that it's a good idea to just let the enemies build up too much. The question is, do I need to do heals now, or should I go straight into... I'm gonna have him throw one more attack at the boss. Okay. Alright, let's start in on this guy. We'll bring him down quickly. Oh, that really didn't do that much damage. That must have been at the bottom of his range.
Masterfully executed.
Wow. Dude is just doing work. I don't even have to tell him what to do. He wants to do work. It's true. It's true. It is no defense.
Impressive.
So he's got 12 and then 6 on him. Here. She can remove this guy from play. That's probably better than dropping another blight. So he's got 18 more blight damage on him. I think at this point we should probably toss a heal. You have to be a little bit more cautious on these red missions because the red monsters crit really hard. They're just yelling, wow, like that. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Palpable fear.
Okay. Well, at least he didn't take up her turn. Let's do Plague Grenade. Seems pretty good here. He resisted. Oh, wait, you're not just going to go straight into the murder? Should we knock this guy back? I don't think that being knocked back actually affects him. We should probably just kill. And obviously, stun him if possible. Wow, he's only got 95%. Our stun chance is 179, I think.
Clarified in a single strike.
We're starting to lose control of this. No, he has to heal. What am I thinking? That's Alright, no resist. No resist.
Well struck.
Great. Please don't ground pound and stun everybody. Alright. That was an outcome that we were looking for. Okay. Alright. We might, on a good hue, we might be able to get like really a lot of damage out here, like maybe even a lethal amount of damage. That's gonna be Death's Door for Rimbacor. It would not be good to lose her. Please don't cut yourself. A panther? What are you even talking about, guy? Don't cut yourself. Okay. There's a very real chance of that. Okay, she is willing to take herself off death's door. That's nice. Sometimes, you know, sometimes they're not interested in the survival. So what's this guy at? This guy's at... He's got 12 more damage on him. So if we can get 14 on him, he'll die for sure. If we could get 20 on him, he'll die without taking another action. I don't think I can afford to not cast a heal here. Okay, I respect science. Oh, also we have this to think about. Pretty good crit chance. Yes. That's that luck. That's that luck we needed. Alright. Whew. Got a little hairy there.
With no living sinew to actuate them, will these walking bones finally fail?
Look at all of this. Let's think for a moment. Are we going on? We're probably just going to walk to the end of the hall and hit this curio, so we do not need these shovels. Honestly, we don't need these torches. So, Swift Cloak, Diseased Herb. Don't need these. So that's another stack of gold. The question is, really, do I want to drop food for busts? Do I think that I can afford to do that? It's only 3 spaces. And we have to de-stress everybody anyway, so a hunger event wouldn't actually make a difference. Yeah. Nope. Let's go get that curio. Well, that's disappointing. Are you talking about, like, the emotional pain of disappointment? Alright, so, not a terrible haul. We picked up like 3 or 4 trinkets to sell, plus almost 25,000 gold, plus a trinket that we'll actually use that I think is really great. And this thing. I'm not going to use this thing, but I don't know. Maybe there's a Darkest Dungeon mission where everything is unholy. These guys didn't need XP, obviously. Spotted Fever. That's not that big of a deal. I'll remove that if he... Clumsy might have to go. But first things first is de-stress.
My obsession caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
Oh, Bohan and Hoot. Alright, we're going to take her, I've decided. Actually...
Barbaric rage and unrelenting savagery make for a powerful ally.
Do I want to fire one of these low levels and bring on a second one? What are we at class distribution wise? We have 4 occultists. We probably can fire this guy then. I don't think we need 4 occultists. This low level party is going to be a little bit soft.
Turn
but lots of
yourself
damage.
now to the condition of those poor devils who remain.
Yeah, I feel bad for him too, Wayne. Trust me. Okay, so we're getting close to. All we have left for busts is these 3 upgrades, and then where's the Abbey? Or the Abbey, the Sanitarium. We have a couple of patient cells upgrades, which has not been a problem yet. I've not needed to put 3 people in at once. Okay. How about you? Will you meditate? Great. And of course, Rip. Alright, Trelly doesn't believe in meditation. I'll tell you what, he believes in gambling. I took gambling over the slightly cheaper drinking just because I'm hoping that he's going to luck us into a cool trinket. Alright, I actually will buy this. The Steady Bracer is actually very powerful. It gives almost as much accuracy as a focus ring, and the range skills requirement is not even a big deal on a lot of classes. And as you can, -2 dodge is a relatively small penalty for something that's as good as that is. We really need a lot more crests to upgrade our wagon, and our survivalist is even worse. 130, and then after this, I'm going to bet that whatever this is, it starts with a 2. So yeah, we don't need any more crests, but we could make use of quite a lot. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this episode of Darkest Dungeon. I'm just clicking around here. Come back next time when we probably go back into the ruins. Those are both very compelling rewards. 15,000 gold also is a very compelling reward. This helps you get replacement heroes up so quickly. That's really quite valuable. We'll see you then.